Beloved friends, it is us, your family from the stars. We are always here. We always love you. We always appreciate you. It is our joy, excitement, and passion to communicate with all of you here and now.
Greetings, dear friends. It's always such a passion, such a pleasure, such a bliss to have this co-created magical space together. In this regard, the first topic that we would like to discuss today is the topic of self-healing. Let me start like this. Your natural state of being is complete and blissful health. Sickness is just a reflection, a sign that something within your being is not in alignment. So when you are in such a case and having such an experience of sickness, of illness, the first thing that you can do is, first of all, to validate the experience, to validate the sickness, the illness, because at some level you have chosen it, and you have chosen it with a positive reason. So you can ask yourself, what am I getting out of this sickness? What am I getting out of this experience? How is this assisting me on my path? And what is it that I am having resistance towards in order for such an experience to manifest in my life? So when you ask this question honestly, you will receive an answer, and then you can ask yourself, what are the next steps for me? What positive actions I can take in order to allow for this experience to become more smooth, more joyful, more pleasing. So this is something what you can do in the moment when sickness or illness appears as a physical experience. But in order to self-heal, to heal yourself, you could use the first of all, smile. Smile is, as I have spoken before already on this topic, is the most powerful tool that one of the most powerful tools that you possess for self-healing. Also, when you smile at the part that is hurting you, that is sick, you are showing to yourself, you are showing to the teacher, which is the sickness, that you are receiving him, you're receiving it, you're validating it, and then you are creating a space for the healing process to occur. So when you smile to it, you validate it, you express your love, your appreciation. Even you can enter into a blissful, joyful state and saying, oh, thank you, teacher. Thank you that you're here to show me that something within my being is out of alignment. And now when I validate it, when I see it clearly, I can take positive actions in the physical reality. So one of the tools that you could use is the smile. If the pain is quite strong, let's say like this, then you could use the golden light, the golden frequency. In your Kabbalistic tradition, this light it is said to have very healing properties. And whenever you are breathing into the part that is hurting you, you inhale into it golden light, and on the exhale, you contract your perineum and you exhale into it golden light. So this is the first part. You can do that 9 times while smiling, while connecting it with your love, with the love of your heart. And then after these 9 times, you can actually inhale golden light into the part that is hurting you and exhale smoke into the ground. So this is something that you could use whenever you're in pain or sickness or illness.
And what we can add to that beautiful exploration of this topic is to first and foremost experience yourself as one with the situation, not having a resistance towards what is, because you cannot really argue with the situation. It is what it is. So, by accepting it, by embracing it, as acknowledging it as your current situation, you are then becoming one with it. And this means unity. This means love. It doesn't mean resistance and war. And when there's unity, there's more space for a resolution.
Beautifully said.
Thank you, our dear friend. And the next topic that we would like to address today is how we can heal a broken heart, so to speak. We know that in your human collective, it is common that you call this kind of romantic situation connected to a relationship a broken heart. And what we would suggest here is that your heart can never be broken. None of your relationships can ever be broken because we are all one. We are never separate from each other or from source. We are all source. And so if synchronicity leads to people who are in a relationship to no longer be in the same kind of relationship, this means that there is a gift for both of them in this situation. Maybe the relationship is going on another level. Maybe they will not be involved in a romantic way anymore. However, the connection between them stays. It is ever present and eternal. Maybe this relationship these two people can be brought back together at a later point when particular challenges are overcome. What we would suggest is to not hurry up making any assumptions, but stay present and contemplate the situation. Nourish, cultivate unconditional love towards the other person, towards all beings in the universe, and know that this love is always received and it's always returned. So if this person is not the person for you, for this relationship, for this lifetime, then probably there is another for you, or simply another path. So be calm, be loving, and continue exploring your path with passion, with curiosity.
A broken heart in the physical reality, it's an experience. But at the same time, with this same person that you're having this experience of broken heart, in spirit, you are rejoicing, you are celebrating, you are actually creating this experience on the higher realms, and you're creating this experience for a reason. So the best thing you can do whenever you're experiencing a broken heart experience is, as Shanaya said, to validate it first and then to really stay in a positive place, in a positive state of being, saying to yourself that there is a reason that this is happening. And whenever you stay in this positive state, you can allow for yourself to see what is the reason. because every ending is a new beginning. And maybe this relationship is needs to go in a different direction, as Shania said. Maybe it could be something else. Maybe another person is waiting for you somewhere. So just being in this positive, loving state and allowing this experience without judging it would allow you to see the bigger picture of the whole experience, to see from the vantage point of your higher mind, to see where this is leading you. And whenever you allow for this to occur in such a way, you are showing to your higher mind that you're validating the teacher. It's like a sickness, it's like an illness. And by smiling to it, by really allowing it, you allow for the next step on your journey to reveal to yourself, to show you what is the needed direction, to show you what is the, the next path that you need to take on. And of course, at first, you can allow for the emotion to really express itself through you, like through the emotions of sadness, of tears, but don't allow for your mind to aggravate the situation. Just the emotion, allow for the emotion to come out, but keep the narrative from the mind, uh, from the brain, like distant from the whole experience. And this would allow you to really stay at your core during the midst of this challenging situation. And whenever the emotion has gone, you will be able to see clearly why this has happened and where it is leading you.
We thank you, beloved friend, for this beautiful elaboration. And the next topic that we would like to discuss today is if the feeling that when you are awake, if you have the feeling that you are still dreaming, does this mean that you are waking up, quote unquote? And the answer is yes, because many channels, many of our brothers and sisters from the Sassani universe, our friend Rayoka, our friend Bashar, are talking about this as well, that your physical reality is a dream experience. It is an illusion, created, of course, for a reason, so that we can all wake up for our true identity. And because we are transmitting all of this wisdom, all of this knowledge in every possible way that we can, so that we can be of service and of assistance to all of you, dear brothers and sisters, in your waking up. Of course, these light codes are beginning to activate within all of you. And we remind you, you already know all of this wisdom. You already know all of this information within the core of your being. And right now, you are simply reminding yourself of these truths. So naturally, your experience is starting to mirror the activation of these light codes. And the more you allow for yourself to remember all of this cosmic wisdom, cosmic truth, the more your experience will become more and more enjoyable, more and more exciting, because you will be more and more capable of shaping it in the way that you prefer, not identifying yourself with false things.
And in addition to this, I can add that the short answer, of course, is yes. Waking up and realizing that this is all a dream is leading you towards allowing for the reality experience to become more and more flexible, more and more malleable, allowing you to more and more easily manifest whatever you desire, whatever you need on your path in your life. So whenever you have this experience of malleability, of realizing that this is all a dream, you're getting closer and closer to the spirit. You are getting closer and closer to that part of you in spirit that is co-creating with you from the higher realms, your physical reality experience. And this is a beautiful process. More and more you are waking up to this, and this is an excellent permission slip every morning when you wake up, just to remind yourself, oh, this is just a dream. And when you start doing this, it will allow you not to take life so much seriously, because whenever you know it's a dream and you can easily wake up from it, then life becomes more pleasing, more joyful, more blissful, more calm, allowing you to really be in your center, even in the midst of challenges. So if you can keep this state of being, especially going through challenges, would allow you to see the higher perspective from your higher mind.
And in addition, it brings you closer to us. And believe us when we say that we are eager to meet you, to greet you, and to celebrate a family reunion in love, in compassion, in friendship. Be sure that this moment is approaching.
We thank you for this beautiful interaction, dear friends, this magical communion. It warms our hearts, and we keep you in deep appreciation and love now and forever.